What is Transgender 101? It's June 25th, 2024, and these are your headlines. The San Antonio Public Library has published a Transgender 101 guide on its website promoting radical gender ideology. It gives information about transitioning and resources for financing those surgeries and procedures. As we previously reported, there are, of course, dangerous and irreversible consequences that often result from gender mutilation surgery. Supporters of gender ideology ignore, even when such medical procedures involve children. Well, following a lengthy definition of transgender and an explanation that those who seek to transition are trying to, quote, bring their body into alignment with their gender identity, well, there's a notice to readers saying at all San Antonio Public Library locations, patrons can use the bathroom with which they identify. The website lists various types of gender transition, such as social, that's your pronouns, he, her, they, them, ze, zer, za, I don't know. Legal, which refers to official name changes, and medical, those are your hormone therapy and reassignment procedures. And they refer to it as gender confirmation surgery. I've heard gender affirmation. This is the first time I've heard gender confirmation surgery. The guide offers resources about how to navigate health insurance, apply for grants and scholarships, and get this, suggests personal and home equity loans, as well as fundraisers, installment plans to help finance surgeries. So you can go put your surgery up on GoFundMe, I guess. However, there's no mention of support or advice if someone seeks to detransition, which means to try to reverse the best they can. I mean, these things are irreversible. But to live again is their biological sex. Measures to protect detransitioners were proposed in the Texas legislature last year, but were killed in the Texas House. The Republican Party of Texas has made the prevention of instruction on sexual orientation and gender ideology in public schools and libraries a top priority for the next session. After the Tarrant County Commissioners Court voted to block funding to an organization that openly supports leftist ideology and advocates against pro-life legislation, Fort Worth Mayor Maddie Parker, who's supposed to be a Republican, by the way, will now sit on its inaugural advisory committee. The organization is Girls Inc., claims to serve girls in elementary through high school, and is known to support abortion and celebrate LGBT pride all over its social media platforms. In one post on X, Girls Inc. wrote about celebrating LGBT Pride Month, saying, "This Pride Month, we're celebrating the resilience, creativity, and contributions of the," I'm not making this up, LGBTQ2IA plus community, just rolls right off the tongue, in reaffirming our commitment to creating a world where every girl can thrive, regardless of her sexual orientation or gender identity. Where every girl can thrive. Okay, interesting. One post on Instagram celebrated Transgender Awareness Week. Last year, Girls Inc. also posted its stance on abortion, saying Girls Inc. believes that reproductive health care, including contraception and abortion services, should be available and accessible to all women. Last year, the Tarrant County Commissioners voted against allocating more than $115,000 in state grants to Girls Inc. The three commissioners voting against that said they were concerned about the messaging the national organization puts out. Tarrant County GOP Chairman Beau French told Texas Scorecard most people see Fort Worth as a stronghold, a conservative stronghold, honoring and protecting our values. That is why it is so disappointing to see our Republican mayor, Maddie Parker, supporting an organization that celebrates killing babies and the Marxist agenda of Pride Month.
The Luke Macias Show is your access to what happens behind closed doors in Texas politics. Listen weekly to me, your host, Luke Macias, as I break down what is actually happening in conservative politics in the Lone Star State, a state that we all love and cherish. Listen weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. This show is a product of Texas Scorecard.
Texas DPS troopers thwarted another human smuggling attempt in Webb County over the weekend. After DPS engaged in a high-speed chase of a Ford Explorer, the driver, who was piloting his vehicle down the wrong side of the road during the chase, bailed out and fled on foot. DPS troopers eventually caught up to him and apprehended him. According to DPS spokesman Chris Olivares, the driver was a human smuggler from Laredo. He was arrested on charges of smuggling of persons and evading arrest 4 illegal aliens were transferred to U.S. Border Patrol. Video footage posted on X features troopers chasing down the vehicle, which weaved in and out of traffic. The SUV driver eventually led troopers down a series of dirt roads before finally fleeing the vehicle on foot. He terminated his escape by laying on the ground and saying he just got tired. This is one of the latest instances of DPS engaging in high-speed pursuits of human smugglers, illegal aliens, or both. Just last week, DPS troopers arrested 6 illegal aliens after one such case in Maverick County. For more today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.